Hey everyone, Waterbot here, and welcome to the Riftbreaker. It's the latest game by... I'm terrible at remembering the studio that made this game, but they're the people that made the tower defense mazing game where you were X-Morph defense. There we go. Where you were, like, the aliens who were invading Earth, and you were mazing things around so, like, human tanks and whatnot would have to take the long way around to get to your big mining drill in the area that was spreading nanites all over the place. And so for this game, they've gone in a completely different direction, and you're still, I guess, the invader, and you're still, this time around, you're driving off aliens. It's still tower defense-y, and there's an element of, like, third-person action as well, which is kind of cool. We're just going to dive into the introductory mission. I don't actually know when this game's coming out, but, I have access to, I guess, whatever this version is. Some kind of mid-beta. I've had this for a while, and they keep showing it off at conventions. I keep saying, yeah, I'll check it out at some point, and now I guess I'm finally going to do it. Oh, yeah, so this is pre-alpha. So we've got the introductory mission, that's the tutorial, and survival, which is just lasts as long as possible. Which is fine. I like those. Hi. So, move, WSD, map, tab, interact, blah, 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 blah. Cool. I'll figure it out.
My sensors are picking up a large Canoptrix swarm heading towards the base.
Don't worry, Mr. Riggs. Our sentinel towers will take care of this. Let's watch them do the shooting while I stretch our joints a little.
Can I shoot? No. I'll wreck my stuff. I have an interact. I know I can shoot stuff.
Constantly stronger. We need to tighten our defenses.
That's
okay,
true.
build.
We have to place a few more towers to the east of our base in case some of these creatures decide to visit while we're not around.
Okay, so what is Z? Z lets me build a headquarters and armory, communication hub, energy connector, energy storage, wind turbine, solar panels. Carbonium factory produces carbonium, must be put on carbonium ore powered with electricity to operate. Steel factory, solid material storage. Sentinel tower, heightened wall floor. So that's what this stuff is. So higher defense position for the mecha suit, allowing it to shoot above walls and defend the base from inside the walls. Wall gate, basic wall, AI hub, and a rift portal. Well, definitely got to make these. Where do I put them? Did it say where? Oh, I can just put them on walls. That's handy. And it looks like they just get built automatically. Oh, at the designated spots. Oh, so it wants it over here. Oh, do I just not have any defenses on this side? That's concerning.
I'm detecting a large group of creatures heading towards the base.
Okay, let's show them they're not welcome here.
Well, at least the mech suit seems to do some damage.
Base is under attack.
Let's check the other side. How do I repair things?
I'm not detecting any more hostile creatures in the base's vicinity. A quick analysis suggests two effective strategies. 1. Build more defenses. 2. Destroy all hostile creatures' nests that are present in this area.
Okay, so first
let's fended them off, but I'm sure there will be more of them coming to our base. We need to secure our presence here. We'll need a steel factory to build more defenses. We'll have to find an ore deposit to build one. Hunting down some critters also sounds interesting.
Doesn't look like I can upgrade anything yet, which is a bit of a tragedy, but whatever. Okay, well, let's keep going. I like seeing this mech suit walk around. It's... I don't know. This feels like... This would... I don't know.
This looks like a hive of some sort. Let's look inside to see if it's occupied.
It's very animated. I'm almost... Oh, you know what? Do I have to... Oh, I do have to worry about my HP. Because it looks like there's some kind of shield and or armor that I can get for this thing. But I don't have access to that yet, so we're just going to ignore that.
We should construct more storage buildings.
Oh, I have to kill this thing. I got it. I understand. So something like... let's see. Oh. Change your weapon? Oh. I have to worry about ammo for my weapon. Oh yeah, there it is. Well, I guess let's just hit this with our sword for the time being. No name brand StarCraft is a tower defense game. Yeah, kind of. Which, like, I realize...
But we'll need to find more of them if we want to decrease the strength of their attacks.
I realize that comes off as a little dismissive. But, like, to be totally honest, I feel like the RTS and tower defense genres are a little thin nowadays. And so, like, yeah, sure, might not necessarily be, like, peak Blizzard levels, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's actually, like, a problem. I think it's quite good. At least seeing more stuff like that. Okay. We gotta figure out how to get me some more ammo. Let's see. Find an ore vein, build a steel factory. Well, this is an ore vein, yeah? Looks like it. I'm gonna keep looking around for a bit. Grab those. Actually, you know what this game visually reminds me of? It reminds me of Darkspore. Like the world like the environment and the exploration is very Darkspore-ish. Interestingly enough, I'm digging the terrain deformation, even if it's mostly just like every time I swing in a heavily forested area, it's just like explosions of stuff. But I guess I get plant biomass out of that. Okay, I gotta figure out what some of these things do. So what's shift? Shift is a dodge. We have 3, which is a ping. Oh, that's pretty good. So we've got a slow-mo mode. And then 1 is an explosion. Doesn't seem like it hurts me. Oh, okay, so my weapons do come back, do get more ammo over time. I'm not entirely sure what triggers it. Well, I've got a flamethrower, so let's use that. Whoop. Okay, flamethrower, good for setting things on fire, not a whole lot of stopping power, definitely not that great on the big dude. Oh, I picked up ammo, was that it? Am I just picking up a ton of plant biomass? So yeah, I guess setting things on fire is worthwhile. Only if I want to get more biomass, but that's okay. Oh, you're alive. Stop being alive. So it does also look like I do heal over time, so I don't have to worry about this too much. Hello! Please decease, so that I may take your planet for myself and build things here. Oh, that's a nest. Well, I've got a lot of these rockets, so I can kind of just chuck him everywhere and works. Okay, so that explosion, woo! Made more friends here than I was expecting. Maybe I should consider the flamethrower again. Probably great for wrecking the nest more than anything else. It looks like the nest will actually block... Nope, does not block their hits. Okay. I was kind of hoping it would. That's okay. I heal somehow, so I'm just gonna go to town smacking this thing around and we'll figure out the rest. There we go.
It looks like we've cleared them out. Let's hope this will give us some time to build up our base.
So, yeah, these guys do not have nearly as much oomph against a machine gun. Or definitely the rockets, but still. Okay. I'm just gonna grab whatever resources we have. It looks like we're maxed out on some of these, but not others.
Storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
Build more storage, that's easy enough. Voice acting is definitely wooden. And that's unfortunate. I don't mind the robot, but, like, the lady herself is just kind of like, I am here. I like the robot because it reminds me of Nod, honestly. Okay. I don't know. I've had a burning need to play some more. I guess let's get back to the base for a second. Maybe plonk down some walls. But yeah, burning desire to play some more like Red Alert and/or Command and Conquer. Uh-oh. And I specifically have not played either. I guess on the flip side, I guess I do get to play Warcraft Reforged in a couple of days. End of the month, which I'm looking forward to. Okay, so let's... I don't even understand half this stuff I'm looking at here, but that's okay. So we want to build... Solid material storage, steel factory. Well, we don't have a steel factory, I know that. Oh, steel factory requires a an iron vein. I don't think we have that. Well... figure this will cut down on the carbonium I've got. Let's do walls. Not really convinced I need to build my defenses up this much. Oops.
Not enough carbonium. Not enough carbonium.
Alright, well, we've got carbonium rolling in very slowly. How much does it cost to make these? Oh, it's like 5 per wall segment. That's not so bad. So I'm just gonna wait to get the last 2. Probably should have made a wall gate. Sooner than later. Okay, so you regenerate 75 ammo for every, like, 10 seconds. Cool. Let's see. Oops. How do I cancel that? Okay, deconstruction tool. Let's sell that gate, because that gate didn't work. Okay, so let's go back to defenses, build wall gate. Let's actually build the wall gate where we need to build the wall gate. Do the same thing here, sell that, sell that. Gets me some parts back. I'm actually 90% certain nothing is going to attack me here, but in the off chance that they do... Yeah. Okay. So, ore vein for a steel factory. Oh! We need power. Okay, that should work. Okay, so now that that turret is connected, not that it matters too much. But yeah, I did pass carbonium earlier. But carbonium is not... Actually, if I switch the flamethrower, let's just go full war crimes on this. When in doubt, it burns. And that's okay. So what is this? Because pretty sure, yeah, carbonium mine. Oh, which it looks like I can manually mine too, if I really felt motivated for whatever reason. Burn it all. There'll be no jungles left. I'm really digging the fact that I can just burn the jungle down and explode in some other things. Is there anything cool with this stuff? It looks like, yeah, just running around breaking everything works out. What is this? Okay, so I just can't walk on green puddles. Explode them. Set him on fire. Set everything on fire. Is there a value that is quantifiably too much fire? Because I don't think so. That almost came out correctly. Awkward. Is there a quantifiable number where you say that is too much fire? And the answer is no. Of course not. Why would there be? I wonder if you can upgrade the mech suit itself. And in any kind of, like, some substantive manner. Best way to solve your problems is with fire. Yep, that's a good one. I don't know. I've noticed my, like, grasp of the English language has been dropping lately. I think just mainly because, like, I'm not as focused on sentence structure, or I'm just not reading words. Oh, I'm not reading books as much, which is probably not helping me. And so, like, the things that I'm saying are technically correct, but it's definitely a little bit more Englishy than it should be. And that's not great for me. Okay, so it looks like no matter what, this stuff is all just carbonium here. Yeah, so we have to go down for this X. Break this. What does this get me? Dunno. Sadness. Oh, I love it. You can even see the bullets flying on the map. That's cool. So when I'm spraying bullets left and right, it is like it is actually something that you can just like track and watch as it goes. That's cool.
This looks like a large deposit of ore. Build a steel factory in this area and power it with at least 4 wind turbines.
Boom. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna just like thermonuclear blast everything. It does look like the rocket launcher is probably the primo way of dealing with a lot of enemies here. It doesn't have as much ammo, but it doesn't need it. Whereas, like, the other ones I have to kind of just bullet hose. Okay, 4 wind turbines, energy connector, steel factory, and done. Cool. Is there something I'm missing here? Or no? Okay. So we want to go... Let's see. Steel factory... I wonder if... I don't think I actually have to connect them anywhere. Okay, so let's start with the wind turbines. I'm just gonna jam them over here. Okay, plonk that there. I probably shouldn't be super excessive with this stuff. But I'm going to do it anyway. So, this costs me carbonium, does have an energy upkeep, costs that, no money. So yeah, upkeep is minimal.
Okay, Mr. Riggs, we've got steel production up and running.
Ashley, I would strongly advise you to place a riftboard near this factory. This way, we can quickly get back to this location if it comes under threat. It would also be advised to place additional sentinel towers to defend this outpost. Remember to connect the towers to the power grid using energy connectors.
Okay, so first and foremost, I actually don't need 4 of these. I just need 1 per vein. After that, it's excessive and unnecessary. Okay, definitely need more power, though. Luckily, I've got a silly amount of carbonium, so probably doesn't matter too much. Let's see, energy storage? Energy storage seems like be wise. Welcome to Excessive, the defense. Let's see. So I gotta start with the gate, and then everything else will work out. Plonk that there. I probably need an energy connector down here. I'm not actually sure if this area is ever going to get attacked. I'm assuming no. But I've got resources for days, so why not? Okay. It looks like this has enough power. Okay, so you could actually see the local power versus demand versus other things. So it looks like we're actually just not generating enough power. Looks like solar panels are better power, but they only last for part of the day, which is what batteries would be useful for. Oh, when in doubt, more wind turbines. Because it doesn't seem like there's any kind of monetary upkeep that I have to be immediately concerned about. So, yeah. Excessive to the nth degree. Why not? Lock those down. Probably need another energy connector. Let's go back to this. Oh, so I can actually... put a lot of these things on top of the energy connectors. That's cool. AI hub. Manage more buildings with artificial intelligence, like Sentinel towers or the repair facility. Interesting.
Sentinel towers are ready. They should be able to fend off small groups of attackers.
I'm detecting hostile creatures heading towards our main base and the new mining outpost.
They're not going to give us a break, are they?
So... they're working. It looks like my walls are having more issues than I thought.
I'm detecting numerous groups of alien creatures heading towards our base.
It looks like we've really made them mad this time. We have to build up more defenses.
Okay, I'm just gonna repair those. And let's go back. Let's see. How do I use this? Oh, open map? So I can just warp back here. Okay. Actually, looks like we're fine. Cool. Building the extra guns here probably saved me a decent amount of grief. Now what? Return to the base, prepare for a strong attack. Okay, strong attack it is. How are we doing on base? Power's looking good. I'm gonna cross my butt and hope they mostly just come for this side of things. Because yeah, if they just come for this side, then we have nothing to worry about. Just double layer the walls and just hang tight. Maybe add more guns. Hopefully there's more gun tech than this and I can actually upgrade them. I'm assuming that's the case.
One of our buildings has been destroyed.
They attacked...
There is a breach in our walls.
Base is under attack.
Hold up.
Main tower has been destroyed.
This is a little bit more angry.
Base is under attack.
A little bit more angry than I was expecting.
Building is being destroyed.
Alright. Flamethrower it is.
One of our walls is being destroyed.
Base is under attack.
Ah!
One of our buildings is being destroyed. Wall destroyed. Base is under attack.
Okay. Oh, it's fading to black. Okay, so I don't have to try anymore. Well, that's a good introduction to this game.
Base is under attack.
Luckily that was the tutorial, so we don't need to worry about it too much. Anyway, there's an actual survival mode, so we're gonna give that a go. There might be more than this, but yeah, so that was the introductory mission for, you know, teaching you how to play and so on and so forth. Hopefully survival has some more mechanics. I think let's just dive into that right now, because I'm liking this. I want more base building resource gathering games that are tower defense. That's how I'd play StarCraft 2. StarCraft 1, StarCraft 2. I didn't really build up militaries. What I do is just make absolutely stupid, wasteful photon cannon just flowers that just slowly spread across the entire map. And it was like, try and attack me. And then they like chuck a They just chuck a siege tank at me and that would be the end of it. But that's fine, because you know what? I got to eventually play some more tower defense games and custom maps, and that was all I really cared about. I am a turtle man. I absolutely subscribe to the Master Roshi style. Well, actually, not so much. He doesn't really do a whole lot of turtle stuff apart from wearing a turtle shell for some reason. But anyway, I love tortoise bases, and so this actually is probably going to scratch that itch that almost no other game does. And that's cool for me. Let's give survival a go before we're done. Oh! Hi? There's Twitch integration. Alright! Let's see. So after finishing the tutorial and having a fair bit of fun with that, apparently we're gonna give survival a go, and it has Twitch integration, which is kind of exciting because I honestly don't do a whole lot of Twitch integration anythings, and so it looks like you can make waves bigger, delay it, give resources and other events. So this should be fun. I'm gonna make the community voting time. Let's do 40 seconds. This might result in some heavy chat spam, but that's okay. Let's just start and let's see how this goes. So survive a set amount of time until you can open a portal back to Earth. Alright, easy enough. Right hand, left hand, aim, dash, manufacturing, crafting, inventory, and research. Research is a thing.
Rift jump successful.
Sensors online, weapons activated. We're ready to go.
Ashley,
okay.
Construct a headquarters building to secure our presence here. It will allow me to reconstruct if my armor is destroyed.
We don't have enough carbonium to build an HQ. Let's scout for a deposit and set up our base close to it. We need to move quick. It's probably a matter of time before the natives spot us.
Okay, so that's an iron vein, which is good, but we need carbonium. I'll just grab what I can. So it looks like my abilities are completely different than what I had previously. Because I have access to some stuff, but I do not have access to the radar pulse, which is actually incredibly helpful. Whoops.
Ashley, I'm sure that our presence will not go unnoticed. We should build up our base as quickly as possible.
There's carbonium. I was hoping to find...
protocol advises to set up walls and sentinel towers around the base. We aren't sure what to expect here.
I was hoping to have a more defensible location, but I'll take what I can get. Okay. At least we end up with a carbonium area right next to an iron vein, so that's a plus. Okay, so I need to get the headquarters down. Well, I guess I have to figure out how to mine it myself. There we go. How much carbonium do I need? Let's get up to 200, I think. I need 200.
We've gathered enough resources to construct a headquarters building.
Finally. Let's place it close to a carbonium deposit. This will help us speed up resource production.
We need to expand the base. Let's build a carbonium factory to do the digging for us.
Okay,
yes,
so unfortunately...
we've got much more interesting things to do. Let's automate this.
Okay, it does look like my ammo is not recovering on its own. Alright, carbonium factory, doesn't cost too much. Mark that there.
Our base will require huge amounts of power to operate. Right now, we can only construct some basic power plants. Wind turbines or solar panels.
Solar panels are very efficient, but they don't produce energy at night. Wind turbines are less effective, but they work around the clock.
In the beginning, it's best to use a combination of these two.
I feel like I could have just...
energy peaks and shortages by storing excess energy in energy storages. Also remember to connect all buildings to the power grid using energy connectors.
I feel like I could have just dove into this instead. And been actually okay. Let's switch... We're just going to switch to the infinite ammo thing before these guys get too close to my base. So I do have landmines, but it looks like I have a limited amount. Yup. Okay.
Base is under attack.
Dang it. What's even here? You are. Decease. Thank you. Ow. Okay, so it looks like building over the power node did destroy the node. Mildly frustrating, not that big of a deal. Okay, let's see. I'm definitely going to need a lot more carbonium if I want to do too much. What do we have down here? Oh, so I'm not even recovering HP anymore. And they immediately go for the base. If they spot it. So I can't be too aggressive here. At least the sword's still pretty good, so I just got to circle strafe, everything's okay. A lot of iron, less on the carbonium side of things. This is a,
Base is under attack.
That's a concern. I guess this is what happens when you build your base in the boonies. Please stop. There we go. Okay, looks like that might be a much larger deposit of carbonium down south. Either that or it's a nest. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at down here. Actually, it's a mud hole. Damn it! I was hoping for something a little bit more useful. Let's pop a healing pack. Oh! I do heal when I'm near the base. Okay. Well, hopefully we have enough... that I can at least get that down. We definitely need to up our power production. Unfortunately, I need 4 wind turbines to keep both of these going.
Creatures heading towards our position. It looks like our presence is being noticed.
We have to assume we're not welcome here. Remember to use repair kits if necessary.
Okay, survive. Oh, so people can give me carbonium, increase the attack strength, or take away 50 steel. Oh, that's just mean. Okay. Another one of those. Ideally, if I can keep both of these rolling simultaneously, that'll be good. Well, it looks like people are being nice and giving me carbonium, so that's good. Let's see. Survive until you can... Okay, so I have to survive for an hour. That might not be so bad.
Ashley, I strongly advise you to construct an armory. It will allow us to craft new weapons and upgrades, and also manufacture field repair kits, as well as other usable items.
And it will produce more ammunition for your guns. Yes, that is an important building.
I'm putting my defenses on the wrong side. Actually, looks like there might be some decent... No, there's, like, no good choke points up here. Leave my base alone! Oh, god damn it, everything is exploding. Please stop. Okay, let's fix that. Let's go back up here. So I think I'm going to subscribe to the... I really blew through my carbonium that fast, didn't I? Let's see what else I've got around here. Lot of baddies. Probably need that armory sooner than later, to be honest. Well... now that I know, I heal. As long as I'm near the base, I heal. Let's be a little bit more aggressive here. Because I'm just going to go to and from. Because, yeah, I don't have enough...
Storage is full. Build more storage facilities.
I don't have enough carbonium to even make, like, the most basic of defenses. Or walls. So, I guess we're just gonna... Well, I have enough to make, like, a couple of pieces, but that's about it. Do I get ammo back in base, too? Interesting question. No. Ammo seems to be... Okay. Why don't we actually look into that armory? So there's the armory, there's also the communication hub. Munitions and supplies from the mecha suit. I'm gonna leave that alone for a second. It's not necessarily a bad idea, but that's a huge power hog, and I barely have the power to sustain everything. So it looks like solar panels are fairly dirt cheap. But I think at this point this should give me just enough power that I can keep everything going. Used for a bit. And yeah, goal here, just have very, well, I mean, no matter what, I'm going to have fairly light defenses. Okay, there's another carbonium mine. Not super excited about potentially building anything up there. I could. I guess we could just run power cables to it and then repair it if it gets wrecked. Because no matter what, it'll give me the resources I'm looking for. Let's go with this. This makes you want to play Factorio. This makes me wish that Factorio had this level of, like, planet... Would I call it planet excavation? I don't know. I'm a huge fan of Factorio and Satisfactory and whatnot. And I dearly would love to play this, but with, like, that level of depth. I will be perfectly happy with this. Like, this already has a lot of what I'm looking for. But it would be so much cooler if I could actually do this in one of those other slightly more fully featured games. Okay, so let's just put a carbonium factory down there. That'll give me some extra. And see, it doesn't look like I can zoom in either. It's mildly tragic. Okay. I think I'm gonna get another solar panel first, and then a battery. How much were these? Oh yeah, that was worth it. Yeah, thank you for that 100 carbonium, I should probably mention, because this is probably the carbonium I was supposed to start with. Well, do we do the silly thing? Yeah, let's do it. Because I'm not using half of these locations, and it might honestly be better for me to just defend these outer areas instead. So let's go back to base real quick. I'm going to plunk down another power thing. Our current power income is not so hot. Okay. Energy storage first. And another solar panel. Because, yeah, I figure if we can just have really madcap energy storage and also turn some things off at night, we'll see. How much is an armory? Oh, so the mecha suit ammo would give me my ammo back. That alone is probably worthwhile.
Steel storage. Armory construction finished. We can now use it to craft new items. It will also automatically manufacture ammunition for my weapons.
Okay. So let's take a look at what this has, and if it doesn't have anything, we'll figure it out. Let's see. So how does it work? Oh, planetary scanner. Manufacturing. Hi, these are new things. So flamer ammo, rifle bullets, shotgun shells, explosive ammo, instant repairs. So it looks like it can make more of these, up to a cap of something. Minigun, plasma gun, flamethrower. It looks like we need a lot of steel if I want to grab some of that. So I currently have the plasma gun. It looks like I might also be able to upgrade this thing. Maybe? Research. So build a communication hub to do research. So this gets me... Ooh. Okay, this has got stuff. So flamethrower... A lot of these seem like a good idea, but I think I'm gonna leave it for a bit. I like this. We need to get some other stuff down first.